HotxXMagOnlineRadio. Originated in Pittsburgh, PA. Turn up. We help promote music, artists, and businesses.
Hey, y'all know who the heck it is. Y'all better put some respect on my name. Stop playing on my name. Period. Hey, who wants smoke with me? It's the cat for me.
Who wants smoke with me? Don't show no remorse. These bitches keep on playing on my name like I ain't important. My niggas in the VIP, they light up and they pour it. Had to pop back on the scene and show these bitches how to do it. Ball on them, it's the cat for me. Who wants smoke with me? Who wants smoke? Who wants smoke? Who wants smoke with me? Hey, it's the cat for me. Who wants smoke? Who wants smoke? Who wants smoke with me? They tryna question me, but I'm sick to it. They said the ball is in my court. I guess that means that I'm gon' shoot it. I ain't worried about no niggas. I ain't worried about these bitches. Last bitch that tried to cross me, cut her head off, had a trophy. I ain't worried about no fame, bitch. Ain't worried about no clout. I make moves in silence, pop out with a bang, no sound. I'm on my shit, no cap. I'm it. Touchdown, it's game. I play the shit, no pain. Roll that paper up, no game. No evidence, no pain. They tryna pin me down, but they can't. No ghosts on them, no power. No loose ends, it's ours. I'm begging shit, it's sour. No loose ends, it's ours. I'm begging shit, it's sour. Who wants smoke with me? Don't show no remorse. These bitches keep on playing on my name like I ain't important. My niggas in the VIP, they light up and they pour it. Had to pop back on the scene and show these bitches how to do it. Ball on them, it's the cat for me. Who wants smoke with me? Who wants smoke? Who wants smoke? Who wants smoke with me? Hey, it's the cat for me. Who wants smoke? Who wants smoke? Who wants smoke with me?
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Tara J with HotxX Mag Online Radio. We got a special guest tonight. Okay, now with further ado, what's good?
What's up with it? Man, how you doing? This is Macc Tiger, freshman OG. I'm still speaking live in from Texas. What it do?
Hey, all the way from Texas. Shout out to Texas in the building.
big shout out, man. Lone Star State, man.
Absolutely. I must say salute to you for supporting, the radio station. We really appreciate it. And I must ask you, just like, a couple people that are tuning in want to know, what is it exactly that you do?
I'm an entrepreneur, so I do a little bit of everything. I'm a father first, I'm an artist, and then I'm a community activist. So, and I also dibble and dabble into acting and modeling. Those are my three main focuses, and so I'm just overall that type of person. So I'm not even just labeled as one person or one type of person.
Absolutely. I like that. And you know what? It's so funny because you guys, if you tune in to HotxX Mag Online Radio, you have heard the song called Hills by him. Okay. Right. Super dope, super lit. And everything you just described as far as what you do and what you're about literally shows in your music video, as far as being a model, as far as making music, as far as being an entrepreneur, because you marketed the heck out of that song.
Thank you. I also got a brand of Hills coming out called T-Gray, and it'll be coming out in 2023.
Okay, that's lit.
T-Ray, T-Gray.
That's super lit.
Look forward to that as well.
Nice. Now, I must ask you, did that song kind of motivate you to start that line?
Of course. Also with having music, you have to have a product that sells with the music. And why not step out and test something that other artists is not tapping into? Yeah, other artists have on the clothing line and things of that sort, but what rapper is really branding Hills? I mean, your audience is the ladies, so why don't you cater to them in a certain way? And I felt that was my lane, so I ran with it, and it has been successful a whole year so far. So I'll keep running into 23 with it.
Absolutely. I like that idea. That's super dope. Ladies, y'all better be on the lookout in 2023. Y'all know New Year's is coming. Y'all know y'all birthdays is coming, Mother's Day. Y'all gonna need some Hills.
Oh yeah. They're gonna be nice, classy, elegant. Something you can wear in the springtime. You know, when summer break coming in, something to step out when the weather get nice and back and warm after the winter break. That's when it'd be nice to come out with a pair of them.
Absolutely. I'm super excited for that. Now, when you do release that line, would it be available online or in person, or how can people shop for that?
I'm gonna start online, and then when I further my business, and I'll be able to put a location where people can pull up and actually meet me myself and see the stores once I get it established.
That is awesome. That's super dope. I want to say huge congrats to you. You know, I know it's a lot of work, but it's definitely gonna pay off.
Thank you. No, it is a grind. So that's the big payout for when you look back, man. You know, all the hours you done went without sleep and everything you done put into. So it's well worth it at the end. So that's what you got to look forward to, and that be the fuel to keep the fire going.
Absolutely. Now I must ask, with all the business mentality that you have, what made you want to become a musician, a music artist?
Putting words together. You know, it was hard being, I guess, getting heard or somebody listening to you. So how the else do you get somebody to listen to you so how else do you get somebody to listen to you? And I thought about it like, no, I'm not trying to be no preacher, but I want to talk, and I want to have a message and tell about myself, because no one ever was heard. So that was the reason why I wanted to do music, so I can get out my story, so somebody can hear me. I never had no ear to go to, so that was my outlet. That's what I can do. Okay, instead of venting to people that way, I vent to people through music. So I can't ever open up. That's what I will do. Open up through music.
There you go. Yeah. And a lot of music artists do that. And I think it's wonderful. You know, a lot of people result in many different things. Some people go to the gym. Some people exercise, you know, and...
No, I ain't lifting my weights. I really want to do some push-ups.
I heard that. Y'all, I tried to do 2 push-ups the other day. That was it. That's as far as I got.
Man, I'm on that same regimen.
Listen, I don't blame you. Some things is not for everybody.
Right. That ain't my lane, so I ain't even gonna try to dip in depth.
Okay. Now, one thing I will... Okay. Period. Now, one thing I will say is that one of your strengths that I can definitely tell, again, you know, is your entrepreneurship, but also your skill to write. You know, as a music artist, your songs are phenomenal.
Thank you. I appreciate it. It really don't take me really too long to do a song. It really take about 20 minutes, a good stick and shit, a cool vibe, and I'm there.
There you go. Now I must ask you, what motivates you to write, or who motivated you to start writing too?
Believe it or not, my favorite artist is locked up by the name of BG. I probably mentioned it before, but as a favorite artist, I mean, he was always, he had kind of like a flow that was unique, but at the same time, you could tell he could write, and he was good with how he wrote, so it made me write, just knowing that he wrote. So sometimes knowing what an artist do motivates you to do something else. Like some people know that Lil Wayne get in there and don't write, he go off the head, so that motivate other rappers to go off the head. Some motivators, some that don't motivate, some people do. So,
absolutely.
Having him as my favorite artist, I mean, you know, you want to be like him, you want to do whatever he do, so I want to write. So in order to get better at writing, you got to keep writing. Practice make perfect.
Very true. Very, very true. I definitely agree with you on that one. You definitely got to try to perfect that craft. That's for sure. Now, I must ask you, as far as being a music artist, because I know a lot of people are wondering, especially with all the great stuff that you got coming up, are you currently independent or signed?
No, I'm independent. I'm going to stay independent to myself.
Okay. Now, you know, there are a lot of people out here trying to pursue music. Now, in your opinion, why do you feel that it's better to stay independent than to be signed to a label?
I mean, who don't want control of everything that they didn't work hard for? Mm-hmm. It's already enough that when you sign, that somebody else going to be splitting what you work hard for, what your brain thought of. chemistry, your brain, and your words and thoughts, and put together in a piece of paper, and then the way it sounds, the way you deliver it, everybody's getting a piece of everything that you did. So no, I thought about that. Then at the same time, when you sign somebody, they know you no longer have ownership to your royalties. So what can you leave back for your kids and things like that to make money off of? So I always thought about it as that them 2 points right there is big enough to stay independent.
Absolutely. No, I could definitely agree with you on that one. You know what I mean? Like, it's nothing like getting your own bag and keeping your own bag.
Yeah, and then having some residuals after that.
Absolutely. For the kids and for the kids, grandkids.
Right. Some way we got to leave a way for our generations ahead to have some kind of wealth already in stock before they even born. Because that wasn't given to us. So we got to try to do that now.
Absolutely. I definitely agree with you on that one. And speaking of, wealth and thinking of the future in general, what can people expect from you coming up for the rest of this year going into 2023? We know you got your Hill line coming out, but what else can we expect?
Well, I've been working on this project called Lightweight. I expect to drop at the beginning of 2023. I haven't put a date on it quite yet. I'm still in the works of shooting videos to 3 songs that's on it that haven't been even heard yet. I just sent them to you, so you'll probably be the first one outside of Texas to hear them songs. So, yeah, I'm trying to shoot the videos to those 3 songs before I even drop the project. Just to build anticipation of what the project is looking like. So with the 3 songs I delivered to you, I know it'll build up anticipation because they're 3 nice songs.
You ain't never lie about that one. You guys, they are definitely nice. I got a little sneak peek of it, and I was feeling it, okay? I can't wait for y'all to hear it, which make sure y'all stay tuned because y'all will hear it after this interview. But, I was like, wow, like he's super talented. And I wonder, and I must ask you, what goes through your mind when you're in the studio with that pen in your hand?
Man, first of all, I always think about which way can I deliver the truth without incriminating myself, first of all, because I see how hip-hop police are. But yeah, everything got to be factual first, and then I deliver it in a different way that's just my own style. I always got metaphors, and I got bars, and then like I say, a little southern southern twang to it because I grew up on like Pimp C and Bun B and stuff like that, so I inquired some of that Texas, that kind of Texas attitude, that cockiness with it, so.
Yeah, man, there's a lot of artists, dope artists too, from Texas, and you're one of them, for sure, that's putting on for Texas.
Shout out to all the Texas artists from I-35 North all the way down to I-35 South. Man, it's a big movement, and we just come together and do it right, man. We can make a shine and make a statement in the rap game. For real. We have a lot of talent here.
Absolutely, and that you do. And we're in Pittsburgh, PA, but I must ask you, how is the music scene down there in Texas?
Well, I'm in the DFW scene, so right now it's kind of up and down. As you see, about 2 years ago we lost, I guess would be a Dallas legend, which was Mo3. So right now we have, I guess the big dogs, big names out in the city would be Yellow Beezy, I guess Trap Boy. I see X and Plug coming through. Erica Banks will be doing her thing. Shout out to 1017 with Enchanted, with Gucci Man. So we got a lot of artists out there that's in big places and stuff like that doing big things that already own for the city. We just gotta work together most likely. But yeah, it's a nice little scene. Everybody got a little swag, little twang to it. So names I mentioned is people who got chart type and platinum hits from Dallas. So
absolutely. Now let's
we have a kind of our forefront out there ahead of us that we can kind of back us maybe.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. Now let's say you had a chance tomorrow to blow up and put your city on. What would be the first thing that you would do to change the music scene there for the better? That one's a hard one.
No, it wasn't a hard one. It was not kind of like undercutting a legend. Erykah Badu had a place that she opened. She had opened for kids to come there who was musically and inclined and talented. And one of my good friends, he went to the school to play piano. And what made him quit is after our senior year, we found out they was shutting down the academy or the school pretty shortly after we was graduating. So it wasn't like something that he could pass down to his kids or a future he could pass down to his kids, because it ain't too many places or too many schools that's teaching the kids how to play piano and stuff anymore, because everything is digital. So learning how to play an instrument is not gonna be a school. It's not where most people go to school to learn anymore. Now you just learn them in regular elementary and middle school and high schools, and you really play them in band, but not academies and arts schools that like Tupac's and Jada Smith's went to back in the day. So we don't have that anymore. So I'll probably bring them back to the community. Give the kids a chance to think bigger outside the box besides sports.
Very true. You know what? And
especially with social media and TikTok, everybody can dance and sing. So bring back things like that. Fine arts.
Absolutely. I think that's very important, because I agree with you. I mean, I don't know much about down in Texas, but here in Pittsburgh, there was a couple programs like that back in our days. And
back in our days,
yeah, and now it's like there's none of that for the kids.
Right.
And it kind of sucks because, there used to be the Boys and Girls Club here. There used to be programs like that you mentioned. And now with it being nothing, it's like the kids are kind of lost. They don't know what to do. As far as, let's say, music videos go, do you have another music video on the way?
Yes, I believe I sent you the song Parvo. Shot with Burn the Grape. And maybe I'm working on another one called Rolling, the one I sent you.
Yes.
Roll Like a Tire. Yeah, I'm in works just trying to shoot that one now by the end of the year.
Okay, that's gonna be dope.
Yeah, it's for the ladies, so I think it'll be nice. It'll be real nice. That's my lane, so I just cater to them. That's the most precious thing that God put on the earth is a woman. So you gotta cater to them in all different ways. Put them on the pedestal as much as possible. So shout out to them single mothers and mothers that's getting it for their kids. So it's always a beautiful thing.
Okay, y'all heard that, ladies. Y'all better go ahead and follow him on social media and check out all his music videos. Check out his music on all major music platforms. Like, he's really working, doing his thing. And he got Hills coming out, ladies. Y'all better go shop, okay? Coming real soon in 2023.
Hey, appreciate the love, man. Appreciate it.
Absolutely, no problem. Now, before we do hit up out of here, I must ask you, let's say, a music artist came up to you today, tomorrow, next week, and they said, what would your recommendation or advice be to me to pursue my career? What would you tell them?
Don't go in it if your heart ain't all the way in it. Because when your heart go all the way in it, shit, you're going to have love for it. You ain't going to half-ass do anything about it, which is protect your music, stand up for your music, go hard for your music, lose with so far as your music and win as far as your music. You gotta have that kind of love for it. So if you don't have that love for it, don't just try to do it because you want a chain or want a nice car. You can go to a regular trade school and get that. I mean, that's not why you pursue music. You do it out of the love.
Very true. Very true. As if anything else, football players, they play because they love the sport.
Right. So stay like Tom Brady till they damn near 50. So because they love the game.
Absolutely. Even Rothenberger, he stuck in there, stayed getting injured and everything, but he stuck in it because he loved the game.
He loved the game, man. Big Rothenberger, boy. Loved him and Jerome Bettis back in the day.
Absolutely. Oh, man.
Shout out Pittsburgh, man.
Thank you. And shout out to Texas, because y'all always showing love, and we really appreciate it over here.
Man, really, how is the music scene out there?
The music scene out here has grown over the years. I think a lot of people are starting to get more educated with the music business here. which shows and changes a lot. There's still some work that could be done. You know, back in, let's say 2-3 years, a little bit longer ago, a lot of people really wasn't coming together as much as they could, but nowadays you see a lot more artists coming together. So I think it's all a work in progress. We just got to stay educated with the business and keep moving and working together and support.
And when I got on Pittsburgh, it was like back in 2005, 2006. I heard Wiz one time. I was smoking with one of my high school partners, and he put me on Wiz, and I was like, man, who is this dude? He jamming and this and this and that. He's like from Pittsburgh or whatever like that. And I started following him a little bit in Taylor Gang, and then I liked one of his other artists he had. I don't know if he was from Pittsburgh. Chevy Woods, if he's from Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I believe Chevy's from Pittsburgh, yeah.
Yeah, I like his flow too. So, I mean, I like y'all dope artists that come through there. Yeah, y'all done had an impact on me since, like I said, high school, so.
Thank you. We really do appreciate it. And shout out to Wiz, man. Wiz been grinding for years. You know, he still tries to come back. You know, he came back recently, did a show, and he actually signed Fed the God recently. So, you know, he's doing some things and trying to show out when he can. I just wish that the support was a little bit more genuine towards him.
Man, he been doing it for a long time, man. You know, that comes along with starting out young and taking off as a young pup, and people don't like that. They hate it, so... And they couldn't do that and couldn't be in his shoes. But, man, shout him out. He needed to get back to that acting and stuff, though, too. He already be acting a fool on Instagram and his workout shorts in the weight room and stuff. Yeah, he a cool dude, man. He need to pursue acting. I like him on film.
He really does. He really does. Hey, Wiz, if you check out this, you know, this interview, I'm sure Macc Tiger wouldn't mind having you in a music video.
Man, I always cameo, man. That's what I was talking about. That's why these 2 features that I'm doing, I'm really trying to shoot. I'm doing my videos in Austin because, you know, it's a cameo thing. You know, back in the old days, rappers used to have other rappers who wasn't even on the songs or even on the labels, just in the video, just because of the love and support. And that's what we missing in our rap career and rap game. Nobody don't want to just show some love and support. I gotta get paid to do this. I gotta be on the song. Just do it because, man, he's another black man grinding, and he trying to come up on his feet.
Absolutely.
So go put your face in this video just because you know your face alone gonna bring 5,000-6,000 followers or fans. But everybody greedy and everybody stingy and everybody putting each other down, so it ain't no way. But yeah, that's what I'm bringing back right now, the cameo scene.
Absolutely.
So yeah, it'd be dope to have Weezy in the video.
Absolutely.
Especially rolling like a tire.
Okay. That would be super, super dope. Hey, you never know. I feel like anything's possible. And I agree with you as far as like the greediness with a lot of people. A lot of people do try to be greedy. And, you know, I look at it like this. If you have a big dinner and one person cook, that's cool. But the more people that bring a dish, the more food that you get and got.
But that's how life is. We can even think back to other stuff besides music. In restaurants, when they have leftover food, sometimes they tell the employee that's stealing if you take it home, but they'll throw it in the trash.
Yep.
This is greed.
Yep.
It's greed. So our life, everything is it's been shown to us, so it's embedded in most of the people because that's what's been shown throughout the world in every aspect of life. So.
Absolutely. And I'm so glad that, you know, you spoke on a lot of this because I feel like there's a lot of music artists that feel the same way. Some don't speak on it because, you know, nowadays you have to kind of watch how you say things.
Man, I like I say, I'm not signing nobody, so I grind and get my own paper, so nobody can't censor me, nobody can't stop me, nobody can't tell me. I don't even have no manager to tell me, no, I can't say this, say that. So I wish that people would come at me political and get my opinion about different things. But I mean, like you say, some people the game right now, people don't want to say this and say that, so people not even asking them questions to really dig down into their brain. So, but it don't bother me. I don't, like I said, I don't have nobody that I have to represent but myself. So, my opinion is myself.
Hey, and that's period.
Yeah.
Now, you know, I'm feeling it. I've been feeling it since day one when you was first on the radio. And I know other people who are tuning in are feeling it. So if people wanted to keep up with you and everything you got going on, where could they follow you on social media?
And I'm on Twitter, I'm on Instagram, I'm on Facebook. I don't be on my TikTok. I got a couple of videos. I did last year, but I'm really not active on there. But I'm always found at the @ MACC_TIGER. You can go to Google if you don't have any of those sites. You can also hit Google and you can find out different other links. I have music mixtapes when I first started mixtapes in 2011 that one of my partners was telling me about earlier today on thatpip.com. So I mean, all it is typing in my name. I'm not hard. I'm almost at 100,000 plays on my album Talk My Shit, which dropped August 2020, almost 2 years. So I'm almost at 100,000 off my song. So that's a real blessing. I just found that out a couple of days ago. So that's a good thing to be appreciative about, and going into my birthday. My birthday in a couple of days, so that's a good thing to go into my birthday knowing that I'm almost at 100K listens to my album. So I mean, that support is real. I mean, I wake up every day and have to retweet and catch up just because your radio station keep my song in rotation. So that's a big blessing, man. That's always a big blessing.
Absolutely. And salute to you and congratulations on your 100,000 streams coming up. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to that. Also, shout out to supporting the radio. Shout out to you for grinding. Your song has been on the top of the charts multiple times on my radio. So I'm super excited for what's next, to be honest with you.
I've been humble and just knowing that, like I said, like you just said, my song's been on top in Pittsburgh, and they don't been in Texas, and one of the radio stations down here in Texas. My song was #1 for 9 straight weeks in the summer. So, I mean, I just stay humble, and I appreciate all the support. I appreciate people who giving me the chance, who just letting me be heard. That's my whole thing from the get-go. I just want somebody to listen to me.
Absolutely. Now, I did catch you say something talking about your birthday coming up. When's your birthday?
October 26th.
Okay. Are you Scorpio?
Yes, I am.
Yes, Scorpio season. It's our season.
We just kicked down the door. We just kicked down the door, you know?
Definitely. I'm super excited. I'm a November Scorpio, but hey, we all rock together.
Yes. We just kicked down the door. Y'all coming in right behind. It's time to party.
Absolutely. You guys, make sure y'all go follow him on social media. And y'all already know it's Scorpio season, so y'all already know we finna turn up. Hey, go follow him on social media. Go stream all his music on major music platforms. And stay tuned for what he got coming up. And stay tuned to HotxXMag Online Radio. We got some songs coming up from him. You don't want to miss out. Stay tuned.
HotxXMag Online Radio. Originated in Pittsburgh, PA. Turn up. We help promote music, artists, and businesses.
And she thuggin', hustle lashes and the bundles. She bad but keep it humble. She gon' laugh you on a number. She ain't putting it on no scale. Used to work in retail, so it's bag it up and go. That's all little baby know. Gon' turn her with a girl, still a lady in the street. But when she make it to the crib, she a beast up in the sheet. Throw that pussy like a picture, swear you fucking Barry Bonds. If you ain't got no money, take your broke ass home. Water whip the Betty Crocker, she a fool up in the kitchen. If you fiendin' and you itching, she got what you been missing. Leg kicking, finger licking, sizing chicken dinner, splendid Sunday dinner with the trippin'. Oh, this what you been missing? Cuddy say you been missing, I ain't been missing, I been dissing. With baby, we been chillin', putting her legs up to the ceiling. She ain't Bonnie, she ain't Clyde, but baby down the ride and rolling like some ties to the day that we die. Vibing, smoking petrol, politicking on some paper. Fuck a hater, got a scraper with a laser that engrave you. Do no trippin' on the wet flow. I'm Brady and you Bledsoe. Juvie like the fuck fast and Cougars like the fuck slow. She freaky and conniving, how the dope when we be riding under stars, catch us vibing. She a keeper, no denying, never cross her cause she fine. Better not touch her, just admire. Keep it rolling like a tire, keep it rolling like a tire. She freaky and conniving, how the dope when we be riding under stars, catch us vibing. She a keeper, no denying. Never cross her cause she fine, but not touch her, just admire. Keep it rolling like a tie, keep it rolling like a tie. She keep a blicky in her purse, keeps from coat, take it get worse. She gon' hustle like the first. Shit so wet, I learned to surf. Mouth so nasty, made me curse. If she trapping in his work, but she scared to take a perk. She gon' pray for me at church. Baby daddy lame and bummy, so she tight with her little money. Can't blame her cause she mommy and her kids never want me. Fuck the gossip, she ain't talking unless there's money involved. And she don't reply to other bitches running they jobs. Yeah, she good in the paint, got money in the bank. Her pussy never stank. Red wine and good drink, slow jamming and see burning crib, fabuloso smelling. Baby on the shit, ain't shit that you can tell her. You beautiful like Mary, someone I can marry. Over the broom I just might carry, but only if you have me. Little savage, baby, she ratchet, effing and ratchet, full of love and passion. Baby, I gotta have ya. She freaky and conniving, how the dope when we be riding under stars, catch us vibing. She a keeper, no denying. Never cross her cause she fine, but not touch her, just admire. Keep it rolling like a tire, keep it rolling like a tire. She freaky and conniving, how the dope when we be riding under stars, catch us vibing. She a keeper, no denying. Never cross her cause she fine, but not touch her, just admire. Keep it rolling like a tire, keep it rolling like a tire. You got the drive, so you pulling up, hopping out quick and letting it bust. Don't give a fuck, cause he know what's up. That's devil music, that's devil music. Hang out the window right to his face. Do it real smart and you won't catch a case. Brains on display if you think that I play. That's devil music, that's devil music. You got the drive, so you pulling up, hopping out quick and letting it bust. Don't give a fuck, cause he know what's up. That's devil music, that's devil music. Hang out the window right to his face. Do it real smart and you won't catch a case. Brains on display if you think that I play. That's devil music. Band-aids on my fingers when I'm on the drill. Tape on my shoes cause you know it get real. No drinking and driving, one hand on the wheel. Solo fuck around if a nigga gon' squeal. Can't sit behind me, gotta know that you real. Empty the steel and we spin again. My niggas on powder juice and they on hen. I play it so cool but my niggas on 10. Pull up so quick on a nigga like you rang. Jump out and run down like you sang. This 40 got kicked like Luke Kane. Go on pick up your boy like loose chains. Cold case when we heat him up. We walk him down, bullets eat him up. You're free to bump, no heat in the trunk. You tweet too much, you wasn't G enough. Get the drop from the little bitch you fucking. All in my inbox, bumping out nothing. Swear this bitch rushing. End the discussion when the clip get to shoving. Don't get the rushing cause the brains get the gushing. She say she don't love him, well I don't give a fuck. I put him under, go cut her with thunder. She say she don't love him, well I don't give a fuck. I put him under, go cut her with thunder. So you pulling up, hopping out quick and letting it bust. Don't give a fuck cause he know what's up. That's devil music, that's devil music. Hang out the window right to his face. Do it real smart and you won't catch a case. Brains on display if you think that I play. That's devil music, that's devil music. You got the drive, so you pulling up, hopping out quick and letting it bust. Don't give a fuck cause he know what's up. That's devil music, that's devil music. Hang out the window right to his face. Do it real smart and you won't catch a case. Brains on display if you think that I play. That's devil music, that's devil music.
Net thugs shooting all these internet slugs. If y'all ain't scared, act they won't cause they know with my Nordo voice I step on shit like Craig damn. Everybody know I got them buckshots and know that doesn't mean that my head now. My last op got erased. Put them dots on his face. Shit was looking like red act. With me if it's something you know that it's stuck. I really don't give a fuck. These niggas so pitiful, think they invisible, acting like I really won't get them touched. I'm not with the foolery, don't believe it, you can Google me. 2 men is not one to play with. Whenever I get the trap, I go solo, cause I know if I get caught, I would not say shit. Say the wrong thing, you gon' hear this AK spit just like it's tooth. I'm from the capital city, Dust Spring nigga with an attitude, I feel just like I'm roof. Rest in peace, Eazy-E, 78744 to the Triple D. Shout out to Macc Tiger. On Hoover, your enemies, I would light up like a hood. Minus the crack lighter.
You got the drive, so you pulling up, hopping out quick and letting it bust. Don't give a fuck, cause he know what's up. That's devil music, that's devil music. Hang out the window right to his face. Do it real smart and you won't catch a case. Brains on display if you think that I play. That's devil music, that's devil music.
Play that shit, noise.
Turn it up, K-Rock. Dog, I be sick with no parvo. Big thump out the window, the car slow. Par 4, we par slow. And put him up like some cargo. Smoke his ass like Marlboro. And watch him burn the charcoal. Fucking with fire, you're bound to burn. Fucking with Tiger, you're bound to learn. Y'all gonna be sick with no parvo. Big thumb out the window, the car slow. Parvo, we park slow and pull them up like some cargo. Smoke his ass like a Marlboro and watch him burn the charcoal. Fucking with fire, you're bound to burn. Fucking with Tiger, you're bound to learn. Boy, I'm official like referee. You checking these loafers is just me. Noodles, bologna, the recipe. Still on the block with no next to me. Long nights, no ecstasy. Pray haters don't get the best of me. Family show much jealousy. Tell the truth, they dead to me. Cause I keep a mag and another one close. Follow the word, bitch, let it show. I play dumb, but never a hoe. Cause nigga will try you straight from the door. Tryna stay cool, but I need to smoke. Too much to lose, getting these shows. Slow it down, sipping these foes. Tipping slow, down the street, I'm gripping these chrome. Tryna stay cool, I need to smoke. Too much to lose, I'm getting these shows. Slow it down, sipping these foes. Tipping slow, down the street, gripping these chrome. He know that it's on, tough on the phone, be in person. I'm certain, I'm teaching, and he learning. Dog, I be sick with no parvo. Big thump out the window, the car slow. Parvo, we par slow, and pull them up like some cargo.
Fuckin' with fire, you bound to burn. You hard-head niggas will never learn. Smoke boys, dog, like a Marlboro pack. We burn their ass till they charcoal black. I told you boys I'm BAD. I kick shit down like a PAT. The main reason y'all hate on me, I'm so official like a referee. I'm 10 toes down and I stand on that. You got a problem with it, we can handle that. Anywhere, anytime, talking day or night. They talk real good, but I don't believe the hype. I mind my business, so let me be. Yeah, that weapon, they stay on me. Cause these niggas jealous and they envy me. Cause I'm who they really wanna be. I'm one of a kind, they ain't cut like me. I burn these boys to the 3rd degree. 911 is an emergency. Call them dog with some urgency. Mix to match in the gasoline. You get burned, it's a scary scene. I hunt niggas, dog, even in their dreams. I'm a nightmare to them, best believe.
Dog, I be sick with no parvo. Big thump out the window, the car slow. Parvo, we par slow and pull them up like some cargo. Smoke his ass like Marlboro and watch him burn the charcoal. Fucking with fire, you're bound to burn. Fucking with Tiger, you're bound to learn. Y'all gonna be sick with no parvo. Big thump out the window, the car slow. Parvo, we park slow and pull them up like some cargo. Smoke his ass like a Marlboro and watch him burn the charcoal. Fucking with fire, you're bound to burn. Fucking with Tiger, you're bound to learn.
HotxXMagOnlineRadio. Originated in Pittsburgh, PA. Turn up. We help promote music, artists, and businesses.